All right, guys, so today for math, you are going to need the handout that says Math and Monday, Modeling Problems with Number Lines. So remember, we've talked about modeling problems with strip diagrams. Friday, we worked on solving addition and subtraction problem on number lines. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be reading some word problems. I'm going to show you how to do the color coding. I know I did some of the color coding last week. I'm changing it up. So I'm going to show you how to do it correctly because I was not doing it correctly, but that's okay. We're going to fix it. And then we're going to fill in some information, and I'm going to show you how we're going to use our number line to model our problem. So we are going to be organizing the information of each problem and model each problem by creating a number line, and then we're going to draw the number line to model our number. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to read our problem. So it says tug of war. The family play day committee knows the tug of war competition will be a big hit. They need to know how many families want to play. So they set up teams. Third grade had 45 families, fourth grade had 36 families, and fifth grade had 29 families sign up for tug of war. How many families played tug of war? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to color code our sentence. Guys, and the reason why we do this is going to help us kind of break apart our word problem for us to look at the information we need to help us solve our problem. Okay, so you will need matte. It doesn't matter. They can be matte pencils. They can be crayons. You're going to need the colors green, yellow, orange, red, purple, and blue. And so, guys, remember at any time you can stop the video if I'm going too fast and you need extra time, and then just start it back up again. So I'm gonna color code each sentence that I see. So I'm gonna use one color, and when I get to any type of punctuation, whether it's a comma, whether it's a period, exclamation point, that is where I'm gonna start. So my first sentence: the family play day committee knows the tug of war competition will be a big hit. Yellow. They need to know how many families want to play so they can set up teams. Orange. Third grade had 45 families, and there's a period, there's a comma, so I'm going to stop and go to my next color. Fourth grade had 36 families. Stop where there's a comma. Go to my next color. And fifth grade had 29 families sign up for tug of war. Okay, and then my last color, blue. How many families will play tug of war? Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and look at my information. Okay, so I want to know what is the problem asking for. So I'm going to underline the question. How many families will play tug of war? Okay, so that is what they're asking me. So I'm going to write that right here. How many families will play tug of war? Okay, so that's my question. What is the problem asking? It's asking me for how many families played tug of war. Okay, what information do you have? So this is where I'm going to go back and I'm going to box in all the information that I have. Okay, so I know that I have 3rd grade has 45 families. So I'm going to write that down. Okay. I also know that fourth grade, so I'm boxing it in, fourth grade has 36 families. And families is my label to go with my word, my number. So I know that we're talking about 36, but we're talking about families. So fourth grade has 36 families. And then fifth grade has 29 families. Okay. So let's kind of look at my information. Third grade has 45 families, fourth grade has 36 families, and fifth grade has 29 families. And I'm wanting to know how many families will play tug of war. So before I draw my number line, I need to figure out, am I going to be adding or subtracting? So I want you to think about this for a minute. We have 3 groups of families, and they're all are going to play tug of war, and I need to know how many families will play. So I am going to be adding. So I am going to do my equation for my problem. Okay, so I'm going to say 45 plus 36 plus 29 equals, and I'm not going to write the equals just yet. So an equation, guys, is the same thing as a number sentence, okay? So now I'm going to use my number line. Now, guys, our number line is going to look a little different. Friday, we had number lines that already had the tick marks to show us the numbers. This is going to be what's called an open number line. And we've worked with these in the past in different grade levels. So an open number line is my number line. I have arrows going this way to show that it's ongoing. Okay. And so with this, I'm going to start with my number 45 because it's my biggest number. And I'm going to start it at the beginning because I'm starting off with 45. Okay. And I know that I'm going to be adding. So if I'm adding, I'm going to be going to the right. I'm going to be going up my number line. Okay. And I'm going to look at 36. And I'm going to break that number apart. I know that 36 has 3 10s and 6 1s. Okay, so I know that I'm going to jump by 10s 3 times. So let's do that. So 45, I'm just going to count by 10s. That would make 55. I'm going to do another 10. Count by 10s, that would make 65. Count by 10s, that would make 75. Okay. And I'm not going to count by ones just yet, guys, because I still have another number, and this one has 2 10s and 9 1s. Okay. So I'm going to do I'm going to jump 10 2 more times. So I'm going to have 75, 85, and 95. Okay, because I was counting by 10s. Okay. Now I know that 6 and 9 make 15. So I can really jump another 10. So that would make 105. And then I can jump, I need to make my number line bigger. And then I can go ahead and jump by 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that would make 110 because these are plus 1s. Okay. So my answer would be 110. Okay, we're going to practice this a lot, okay? So I used an open number line. What I did, guys, is I broke apart my numbers. So I know that 36 had 3 10s and 6 ones. I know that 29 had 2 10s and 9 ones. Okay. And that's how I figured out what I was going to jump. So I started jumping by 10s, and then I started jumping by 1s. Okay. So my number sentence would be, or my solution statement. So my solution statement is my answer. I'm writing it in a statement. So I would say there will be 110 families playing tug of war. Now, guys, you also, this right here is easy to break, to me is an easier way to break it down. You also could have done it this way, where you did your number line. You started at 45, and I know I have to add 36, so I would plus 36. But that's a lot of math to me for me to do in my head. So I know that 45 plus 36 would be 81, and then I have to add 29. So I would take 81 and jump all the way to 29 and know that that's 110. Okay. That would be a lot of math to do in our heads. Here, I broke it down by 10s and 1s. So I know it was easier for me to say 45, and I know that I needed to jump by 10s 3 times because my number 36 has 3 10s. So I went 45, count by 10s, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. So it breaks it down into smaller, this right here, guys, breaks it down into smaller chunks for you to be able to do the math easier in our head. Here, you can do it this way, guys, but that's a lot of math for you to do in your head. And you have to make sure, are you regrouping and stuff like that? So, but it could go either way. All right, let's look at the next problem. Sharks and minnows. Okay, sharks and minnows. So let's look at that problem. Students love playing sharks and minnows. The committee ended up with 93 participants. The committee knows that there are 46 kindergarten through second grade students who signed up and 39 third and fourth grade students who signed up. But they lost the sign-up sheet for fifth grade. They need to know how many fifth grade students signed up before they can organize the games. How many second grade students signed up to play sharks and minnows? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and color code my sentence so it's easier to break apart to find the information I need. So I'm going to start with green. Remember, I'm starting where this sentence, I'm starting at the beginning and I'm going to stop where I see any punctuation, and then I'm going to change a color. So green, students love playing sharks and minnows. Okay. Yellow, the committee ended up with 93 participants. Okay. Orange, the committee knows that there are 46 third kindergarten through second grade students who signed up and 39 third and fourth grade students who signed up, comma, and turn over to red, but they lost the sign-up sheet for fifth grade. They need to know how many fifth grade students signed up before they can organize the games. Color change, blue. How many fifth grade students signed up to play sharks and minnows? Okay, So let's underline what they're asking us, or what they're asking us and what they want to know. They want to know how many fifth grade students signed up to play sharks and minnows. So that's actually what it's asking us to do. What is the problem asking for? So the number of fifth grade students signed up. Okay. And then let's go back and look at the information it gives us. So I'm going to box in. I have 93 participants. So I'm going to write that down. So I have 93 total participants. Okay. I also know that 46 are kindergarten and second graders, students. So 46, I'm going to be kindergarten through second grade students. Okay. And I know that I have 39 third grade and fourth grade students. Okay, so I'm going to write that down. 39 third through fourth grade students. And I also know that we are missing the number of fifth grade students. So they lost the sign-up sheet. So I'm going to write missing the number of fifth grade students. Okay. So this is going to be a two-step problem. Okay. So I know that I have 93 participants. So I already know that. I know that when everybody signed up, there was 93. Now they wanted to break it apart. So they knew that 46 were K through 2, 39 were 3 through 5, but fifth grade, they lost it. They don't know it. But I know the total that I need to be at, okay? So I know that I'm going to have to do there's going to be, I need to figure this one out. So I can subtract the number of kinder and second grade students and subtract the number of third and fourth grade students from my total to figure out what would my fifth grade students be. Okay, so I would do, my equation would be 93 minus 46 minus 39 equals, we don't know yet. Okay, so we'll write that in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my number line, and I'm going to do an open number line. Okay. Now, I am going to start my number. I know my number 93 is going to be on the right side, all the way over here, because guys, I already know that's my total. I'm not going any higher than 93, so it's going to be on the right side. And plus, I'm going to be taking away from that number. When we take away from our number line, we usually go down our number line. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and I'm going to break this number apart. I'm going to say 46 has 4 10s and 6 1s. And 39 has 3 10s and 9 1s. Okay. And so this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to subtract the 46 first. And I know that when I subtract, I'm going to jump by 10s 4 times. So I'm going to say 93 and I'm going to go back by 10. I'm going to say 83, 73, 63, and 53, because that was taking away 10. Okay, then I'm going to take away 6. So I'm going to do 6 little jumps, doing 1. So, this is 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then I'm not done yet. So I have 47. Now I need to take away the 39. So now I'm going to do 3 big jumps of 10. So my number line needs to go further down. So that's going to be 37, 27, and 17. And then I'm going to do 9 jumps of 1. So 1, 9. That's 17. This would be 18. No, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So that would leave me with 8. Okay. Guys, I also could have done my number line, but remember, it would have been a lot of math in my head. I could have started at 93, subtracted 46, and 46 minus 39 would have been 47. And then I would have subtracted the 39, and that would be 8. Okay, but that's a lot of big numbers to do in my head. That is why I broke it down. Okay, and these were all -1. Okay. And so my solution statement would be 8 fifth grade students signed up for sharks and minnows. Okay. So what I want you to do is I am going to take a picture of the relay word problem, and I want you to read it, and I want you to fill out the information and make the number line. So what is the problem asking for? What information do you have? Draw your number line, write your equation, write your solution statement. I want you to try to do this one on your own because I want to see how you're going to do it, and I want to see who understands it and who doesn't. All right, guys.